Usually I haven't been doing these extended videos on YouTube for a little while, but this felt like a really great analogy to continue. So let's go ahead and break it down from where we are so far, okay? We have just closed on the house. We are moving in, we are celebrating, we are happy, but this is only the beginning, okay? So now let's look at this analogy from the perspective of your life. Love in particular. We'll just say love because it's the easiest one to compare this to, okay? Prior to getting the agent, you were wandering around checking out all the different options, right? Okay, well, I like this, I don't like that. I like this, I don't like that. I like this, I don't like that. This is your dating, right? Or even prior to dating. Like some of us just observe. Maybe you were just observing, okay? The type that doesn't hit the like button on the Zillow app, whatever. Anyway, eventually you make the commitment and you find the agent. This is the girlfriend, if you will. Now, the next stage is the bank. This is moving it from you'll get a commission to you're going to get everything. Basically, like as humans, we're conditioned that that's like the biggest thing that we're going to ever achieve in our lives, buying a house. Anyway, so now you have to prove your worth to the bank in order to be able to get the house, right? Now, we're not looking at the house as like I mean, you could look at the house as the relationship, you could look at the house as the entire life, you could look at the house as the career, it doesn't really matter, it really doesn't. You can look at it from any perspective you want to, it's all the same. Once you've proven yourself to the one that you have to prove yourself to, you are given the keys. And once you are given the keys, it is now your responsibility. The previous owners could have destroyed that house in ways that you didn't see. But you made that commitment to buy that house. Now, does that mean it's absolutely permanent? No. You can absolutely sell that house. But it would be totally wrong to hurt that house prior to selling it, right? It would be better to fix that house up, right? I mean, if you're gonna put the energy into it, you might as well make something out of it. So you're not just gonna put a little bit of half-ass energy into it. You're gonna put some real energy into that, right? Like, okay, this isn't just something that is a purchase where you're going to make money. This is like, hey, I'm learning here. I'm learning how to do things I never did before. Like, I never knew how to lay down carpet before, but now I know how to lay down carpet. Hey, I learned something. I'm really excited about this, right? I never even knew what a paint key was, and now I know what a paint key is. Hey, look at that. I learned something. So every time you're doing something new in this new house, whether it's permanent or not permanent, it doesn't matter because you're learning something. Now, if you're the type of person that goes and has somebody else do the work for you, cool. That's totally up to you, dude. That's your life, whatever. If you want somebody else to do the work for you, that's your prerogative. But you're never going to learn how to do it yourself. You continue to allow other people to do it for you, right? Ooh. Maybe that's where that concept of teach a man to fish. Don't just give a man a fish. Look, I have considered every single person that has ever come into my life as a gift, as a blessing. And I'll be honest, like, I'm the type of person that will find that teeny, teeny, tiny, tiny little crack and try to fix that crack. But, you know, if you buy a house that was built in, I don't know, 1953, and it was never taken care of once since 1953, and all of the problems that were in that house were just patched over and over and over and over and over and over again. Eventually, the wounds within that house are so many, the foundation is no longer steady, sturdy. And sometimes it's absolutely necessary for the house to be bulldozed so that the land itself can be saved and in some cases renewed, and in other cases like rebuilt. As the owner of that home, or should I say of the one who pays for the home, because the bank's technically the owner. As the one who pays for the home, it's your responsibility, right? It's your responsibility to put in that which you should put in. You made a promise that you would do these things. Now, whether or not it was in your contract to, pretty it up or not is regardless. If you're giving energy to something, why would you give poor energy to that thing as well? Like, why pour love and hate into something at the same time? If it's something that you love, how could you possibly hate it at the same time? Is it because of that tiny crack? Maybe there's a problem with the foundation. When it is a foundational problem, this is when the deeper question comes into the picture. Is it my responsibility? Have I created this foundational break? If it's my responsibility, I should fix it. If it is not my responsibility, I will offer help. That's all I can do, right? If it's not your responsibility, that's what insurance is for, right? If it happens because of something that's outside of your like, I don't know, what is outside of your hands, then it is, it should be addressed. But at this point, we're talking about a house, we're not talking about another person. If we're talking about another person, if it's not done by your hands, you can be there to help and support, but that is all you can do. That person has to take care of that foundational break themselves. And then we have to understand why it is that we are continuously pulled towards those homes that are fixer-uppers. Are we truly looking for the fixer-upper itself, or are we trying to repair that which is broken within us? Look, I don't talk about I don't talk a lot about like finding external love for a reason. Because until we learn how to take care of our own home, there's absolutely no reason to be inviting somebody else into it. And I think that that is a big mistake that a lot of us make, is being so desperate for that love that we think that we have to polish a turd to get love. That's not true. Yes, we are made exactly the way we are supposed to be made. There's a reason for even the angel of death. Just like there's a reason for the circle of life, for the cycles of life. Without it, Earth wouldn't be eternal, right? Earth would decay and rot if she didn't know how to cleanse herself. It's when we learn how to cleanse ourselves that we can start learning how to take care of our home. And it doesn't matter how you view your body. It really doesn't, because you can see your body as nothing but a fleshy mech suit, or you could see it as the vehicle your soul drives. Either way, you're not caring for the home you're living in. And this is something that like I've been listening to this one a lot lately, like a lot. Understanding the reasons why I haven't taken care of myself the way that I should. You know, the reasons why, like, and I say should, and I totally mean that, because look, like, it doesn't matter how you look at it, whether you look at it, this is your only life, or this is a life in a million lives. This body is on loan. It's our temporary home. What are we saying to the creator of our home if we're not taking care of it? What are we saying to the one who loves us so much that we're still here? It's not about shaming oneself, not about blaming oneself. It's about waking up and saying, you know what? Even if I can't find any other reason, then I'm going to do it for the one who created this body, regardless of who you see it as. The one who created this body felt that it was so perfect exactly the way that it was, that it had to be made into form. To house exactly who you are. You were thought to be such an amazing combination of personality that you had to be made flesh. Somebody designed you so perfectly, with so much love, attention, and care. Respect yourself for that. If for only that reason, respect the designer. Take care of your home. Because the better we take care of our home, the longer it lasts. When we see those foundational cracks and we repair the foundational cracks, the home will live longer, right? As long as the ground it's setting on is sturdy. Foundations. Alright guys, I am so glad that you watched this video, and I'm really glad that I made it. So, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Bye.